God has placed me here in order for me to do multiple jobs. Hey, welcome back to AshleeTianne's channel, also known as AT. I hope you guys have watched my first video, which was my intro video, and if you haven't, please go back and just quickly watch that, just so you can get a feel of my energy, like what my energy's like and what this channel is going to be about. So yeah, if you haven't already, please go back to that video, make sure you like, comment and subscribe, and yeah, let's just get straight into this one. So as you can see by the title, I'm going to do a Q&A. Last week I put a, a question box, sorry. Don't know why my mind keeps going blank. I put a question box on my Instagram story and loads of you actually asked me questions, which I'm extremely grateful for. So I'm going to try and get through as much as possible, but I also don't want this video to be too long. So I'm probably going to try and choose around 10 questions. I want to say there's about 30, but yeah. I'm going to try and pick about 10. So let's just get straight into it, guys. So the first one, which actually starts off as "You're an amazing mummy." Stop it. Thank you so much, hon. And then it says, what kind of videos do you like to film, make? What kind of videos do you like to film, make more? Okay. The honest truth is, yeah, my favourite type of videos to make is fashion videos because fashion is me, but I don't make as much fashion content anymore, which is really, it's actually upsetting me. I sat down and I've had a little think and I really need to get back into my fashion content. So that is kind of what my goal is for March, is to get back into my fashion content. But I don't just want to take like outfit of the day videos. I kind of want to take it to the next creative level, but we'll get into that. But yeah, that's my favorite type of videos to actually make. But I understand that my audience at the moment on TikTok, they don't really engage with my outfit of the day videos as much as my other ones, which is fine. And they prefer my motherhood ones because obviously my 2 boys are in it. So I completely understand that. But yeah, fashion is kind of where it's at for me. So yeah, I do want to get back into making more fashion content. But then if we're talking about like the Green Family channel, I would say like, I prefer us live streaming on Twitch and then we get clips from there and then put it on TikTok, basically. Because I feel like those videos are like our true authentic selves. It's like, it's very transparent. It's just what we are. It's what we're about in those videos, you get what I mean? So yeah, and because it's live, we have no choice but to like be ourselves, innit? Do you get what I mean? So yeah, those are the best type of videos for me. But yeah, I hope that answered your question, hon. Next question: How did you get to leave your job and give yourself to social media 100%? What was the thought process? Love you too, and thank you for your support. The honest truth is, yeah, I was kind of like, this is going to sound so dramatic, but I was technically pushed to quit my job. And what I mean by that is that my job actually wasn't giving me what I expected. Like, I expected a lot more from the last role that I was in. I was in a fashion role, but I won't necessarily go into it too much, but yeah. And I just didn't get what I wanted from it, which, to be fair, do you know what? Till today, it does annoy me a little bit because I prayed and prayed and prayed to God for that job. But I personally feel like the big man above, yeah, I feel like he gave me that job to kind of be like, okay, cool, you've asked for it, I'm going to deliver, but I need you to pay attention to certain things and get the lesson from it that I'm trying to teach you, basically. That's what I feel like was happening. Because the minute that I closed that door and I gave myself like 100% social media, it's been life-changing. So I just feel like he put me in that position for a reason, to kind of teach me something. And what I'm going to take from it is that, yeah, I'm just better than what that role was. No offense to the company or the people that I worked with or whatever. I just feel like, me personally, that wasn't the position that I was meant to be in at this time in my life. So yeah, close that door really. So yeah, that's why I was kind of like pushed into that direction, because it's not like, and I did want to quit, obviously, because I left because that was the right decision for me. It was time for me to close that door. But I didn't know that I was going to go into social media 100% from then. Does that make sense? It wasn't expected. But yeah, that's just how things have gone, and I am truly grateful for it. Like, it's been life-changing. So yeah, that's the best way for me to answer it. Oh, actually, no, just quickly, you said what was the thought process? Let me just dive deeper into that, yeah? I'm the type of person, I'm a bit of a risk taker and always been a risk taker. And I feel like it's a lot easier said than done, but sometimes you just got to close the door, you know? You just got to close the door, because you know what? If you don't close the door, the next door isn't going to open for you, honey boo-boo. But that's a lot easier said than done, because I'm a risk taker. Do you get it? But for people who like to be comfortable, like to kind of just play by the rules, I understand that it's kind of hard to put yourself in that position. So yeah, I suppose it kind of like depends on the type of person you are, if that makes sense. But yeah, hope I answered that to the best of my ability. Next one. I love all your content, thank you. Have you ever thought about quitting social media? The early stages, yeah, because obviously the early stages, just like everybody that jumps into, like, I don't know, being self-employed, or I don't know, jumps into a new business or a new role or whatever, you kind of have like a really slow period at the beginning. But that slow period is the bit where you've actually got to push through it in order for you to actually see the rewards. Do you get what I mean? So at the beginning, yeah, because living invoice to invoice was not easy, child. But obviously things have now rolled on, and yeah, I'm not here, but I'm here, and I was there, I'm here now, and I'm gonna get there, basically. So just I have to keep pushing. But yeah, at the beginning I did want to quit quite a few times, guys. In fact, the amount of times that I was like to my best friend, cool, I think I'm gonna get a part-time job on the side, but I got to a place where I was like, do you know what, yeah, I've always put 100% into all my old jobs. It's time for me to put 100% into this as well. So there was no time for me to get like a part-time job, really. And yeah, here we are. So yes, I did think about quitting at the beginning, but now, nah, I wouldn't quit it. Do you have any fun hobbies? Honestly, at the moment, yeah, I'm actually really boring. I'm actually extremely boring, which is really annoying, because my days are not as structured as I would like for them to be. I feel like I can't do the hobbies that I really want to do. Do you get what I mean? So at the moment, the only thing that I do kind of outside of like creating content and obviously motherhood is the gym. But there's so much more things that I want to do. Like, for example, I had a girls' day, which you guys have seen the videos on my TikTok, yeah. I had it with my two best friends, and that was in December. But I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was just like a day out, and we went to like a games escape room, basically. And I want to do more things like that. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I want to get out a bit more. But I'm such a homebody. I'm actually such a homebody. But yeah, there's definitely more hobbies that I want to jump onto. Like, for example, I want to get back into crocheting. I actually taught myself how to crochet, and then I stopped. Like, what the heck? So yeah, I need to get back into something like that. What has been the toughest part of your career? This is a good question. The toughest part of social media so far probably was like the beginning, literally living invoice to invoice. Invoice to invoice is so tricky, because a brand could either pay you in 30 days, sometimes it could be 3 months, sometimes it could be 6 months. It's very testing. That's the best way for me to put it. Like, it is a big challenge. And you know that saying when people used to be, well, that saying of like living paycheck to paycheck? Yeah, you need to try living invoice to invoice. Yeah, it's not for the weak at all. So yeah, I would say that's the hardest part. And obviously, I'm a mother of two, kind of have to run a home, got bills to pay. Do you know what I mean? So the challenge of not going and getting a part-time job, like I had mentioned in the previous question, yeah, because I wanted to so badly at some points, because I was thinking, listen, stability and the bills need to be paid. But I managed to push through and everything's worked out, you know. Thank you. So yeah, that's that basically. That was one of the toughest parts. But now, I've kind of learned not to stress about things, so that if you don't stress about it, it's all going to work out. The moment you add stress and worry is when things start to go wrong. So yeah, I'm just leaving it to the big man above, because he's the only one that's got control over this. What was your childhood dream? My childhood dream was to become a fashion designer, and I'm pretty sure that is something that's still going to happen. I won't talk too much on it, but yeah, I'm going to live out that dream one day, and I will bring you guys along with me. But for now, please just sit back and watch this YouTube video. Joking. But yeah, yeah, that was my childhood dream. And yeah. I made myself laugh, but yeah. What jewelry is on your wish list? The Cartier classic bangle, and what's the other one called? Hold on, guys. Hold on. I'm gonna get a picture for ya. Can you not see? Yeah, yeah. But there's actually one, yeah, where this bit has diamonds on it. That is on my wish list. So if anybody would want to treat me to that, then thank you. No, joking. But yeah, that's on my wish list, which I will keep working my ass off in order to get it. So yeah, yeah. What's the next one? Oh, I'm trying to think. Is there anything else actually on my wish list? Not really, you know. Just those two. Yeah, just those two. What's another one? What's one thing you do for self-care? Oh my God. Actually, what do you do for self-care? Oh, wait. I get my nails done. Get my nails and my toes done. I prioritize skincare. What else do you do for self-care? Oh my God, do I need to do more things for self-care? That's not good, Ash. You need to do more things. I go to the gym. That's a good one. Surely that's a good one. Self-care, that's a bit of me time. What else do I do? Maybe I need to work on self-care. I didn't think of that. I didn't think... I need to work on self-care a little bit more, because that's not good, Ash. Okay. Moving on. Anyway, did you study after high school? I'm guessing high school, you mean obviously secondary school, because I'm in the UK. Yeah, after secondary school, even though I had Anton when I was in secondary school, I still went on to college and I still went on to uni, but I only stayed at uni for 2 years. I did not do 3 years because it just wasn't a bit of me after a while. So yeah, I decided to leave. Yeah, moving on. How was it raising Anton when you were young? Did you have any doubts? Do you know what? Yeah, I wouldn't say that I had any doubts. I kind of didn't have time to have doubts. I was just getting on with it because there was so much happening in my life. Obviously, I was still doing my GCSEs. I still kind of had to get through being a teen. So I didn't really have time to have doubts. I was just kind of winging it. That's the honest truth. But obviously I had an amazing village around me, so I kind of knew that Anton was always going to be in good hands, whether it was me, whether it was my mum, whether it was my family. He was always going to be in good hands. So yeah, I didn't really have doubts. Still don't really have doubts till now, even with Zion as well. Like, just listen, we're all winging it, man. We're all winging it. We're all waking up every mother wakes up every single day and they're just like, you know what? Let's just get through the day. They don't know how it's going to turn out. Like, just winging it. So yeah, I wouldn't say I have any doubts or had any doubts, should I say. Although I was really young. But yeah, no, I didn't really have any doubts. But maybe I need to kind of sit back and think about it. But I don't believe so. I believe life was moving so fast for me that there just wasn't any time. Like, and still till now, I try and not have any doubts. I try and not like question how I maneuver when it comes to the boys. I try not question too much and just go for it. But then if I do sit back and feel like I I did go about something wrong, I will always have that conversation with the boys, well, Anton especially, but other than that, yeah, I wouldn't really say that I place too much doubt on the way I mother, if that makes sense. So yeah. What football team does Anton and Zan support? I'm just gonna say Man United because it's within the family. My mum's a heavy Man United supporter, and so was my dad. So it's by force, by fire, really. Jay, I don't know what team Jay supports. I don't know if he's gonna agree that Zan supports Man United, but let's just say he supports Man United. Do you have any advice for any year 11s like myself that are doing their exams? And just make sure that you are leaving enough time studying. Do not study the day before your exam. If your exam's on a Tuesday, don't start studying on Monday. It's just not smart. But other than that, hon, just do the best you can. But I do understand that's a lot easier said than done, because it really does kind of depend on your parents as well, because I know that a lot of parents can put pressure on kids when it comes to exams and whatever. Whereas my mum and dad was quite like laid back. So I kind of believe that helped me. It didn't really add any worry for me in it. Like, I just tried my best, literally, and that's all you can do. All you can do in this life is try your best. You can't do better than your best. Like, do you know what I mean? But yeah, honestly, hon, just make sure you're studying, and don't do studying overload. Like, don't be studying for 3 hours every day. There's only so much that your brain's going to hold within that session. So do a schedule, and if it means you're only doing 45 minutes to an hour of studying a day, trust me, that's enough. And even that can get a bit long. But yeah, I hope that's the best advice that I can give you, hon. I hope that's the best. No, that is the best advice I can give you. Sorry. Oh, God, it's late, man. I can't get my words out. Okay, next question. Did you do natural births for both your kids? Love you so much, in brackets. Thank you, hon. Love you too. And yeah, I had natural births for Anton and Zion. They were both really good labours, to be fair. I just had gas and air for both of them. And fun fact, the gas and air got confiscated from me by Jordan and my mum when I was giving birth to Zan, because basically I was just on the gas and air and wasn't actually pushing. So yeah, I was doing too much basically. But yeah, that's that. Next question. Do you guys mind the broski clipping TikTok pages? If I speak on my behalf, obviously I can't speak on Jordan's, but do you know what, at one point it was a bit annoying, but now I'm just like, do you know what, it's kind of their way of just showing love and support, so kind of get over it. But it is a bit frustrating when obviously you see certain pages are clipping content and uploading it before we do. But whatever, if Jordan's not bothered by it, then neither am I, because he's the one that uploads them. So yeah. And next question. Would you be surprised if Broski turns out to be a footballer in the future? No, you know, because he actually loves football right now, and plus he does football on Saturday mornings. So it wouldn't surprise me whatsoever. I think it would be so funny, if I'm honest with you. But yeah, whatever he wants to do, man, I support. It's the same with Anton, whatever they want to do. I'm just the mum that supports them, and I'm just the taxi driver, really. But yeah. What are some of the best moments and difficult moments of motherhood? You're stunning, by the way. Thank you, Han. Some of the best moments is probably just watching the boys when they're in their own little bubble. And when I say own little bubble, like, let's say, for example, Anton, when he's playing football, like, he's in his element, do you know what I mean? And he's really good at it. So that just makes me feel like just warm. Makes me feel warm, because it's like he's actually doing something that he loves at a young age. I love that for him. I'm trying to think, was I really doing what I loved at his age? Don't really think so. But then what did I love at that age? Don't know. So the fact that he knows what he loves at the moment and he's doing it, so happy for him. And then an example for Zan would be like, I don't know, when I see Zan playing with other kids, it melts my heart, man. Like, he's just so happy when he's around other kids. But yeah, obviously you don't see Zan's crash out moments loads. He's 2.5 years old, it's gonna happen. But yeah, man, even when he's watching like one of his shows and he's cracking up, oh man, these kids, man, that's the best moments, just to see them happy. And the difficult moments of motherhood would be, I'm currently struggling no, let me word this a bit better. One of the hardest things for me in motherhood is having to basically be a different mother for different age groups. So let's say, for example, Anton's a teenager, Zan's a toddler, and I feel like I have to adapt my motherhood. I have to adapt my mothering style depending on the child, because what Anton needs from me at his age is completely different to what Zan needs from me at his age. So it's quite difficult to kind of have to keep going between the two. And I don't know if that's ever going to really become easy. I just think it's just going to have to be something that I just deal with, because they're two completely different ages, which is why I do and I don't understand people who have 2 under 2. I don't understand, because that to me, I don't have the mental capacity for that. But I understand why some people do it, because the mothering style is going to be very similar, especially if you've got 2 under 2. They still need the same things, both of them, to a degree. So yeah, but that's the thing that I find the most difficult at the moment. Okay, let's do this one. How do you normally deal with all the hate comments? I'm all right, you know. Honestly, guys, I'm actually all right. Like, do you know what? The show must go on. It just is what it is. I think in this life, I've just truly accepted, and this is in anything. It's not just about social media. Yeah, but just in anything, you're going to get 100 people who love you and 100 people who hate you. And I'm okay with that. Maybe not hate, that's strong. Maybe dislike. And I'm okay with that. Like, I think the moment you start to just accept it, that who you're actually doing something for, then the easier those hate comments are to deal with. Because I know who I'm doing it for. I'm doing it for the ones who support, the ones who write the nice comments, the ones who send the nice messages, the ones who follow, the ones who show love. Like, I'm doing it for those people. So I don't really struggle with the hate comments. Listen, you lot sending those comments or those messages to me, it really is more of a you problem than it is a me problem. So yeah, it's just like, I don't know what to tell y'all. The good really blocks out the bad. There's so much good that it just wouldn't make sense for the show to stop just because of a few bad comments. It just wouldn't make sense. So yeah, I'm all right. I don't lose sleep over it. Sometimes if I do see it, like I do come across it, I might just be like, rah. And then literally 5 seconds later, I'm just back to myself again. Like, it doesn't really knock me down for too long. I'm okay. Like, it's what it is. So yeah, that's kind of the way I deal with it. I just get on with it. And I just remember who I am doing it for. Honestly, the moment you remember that, those people who you're not doing it for, they're not your audience. They're not in your circle. You're not in the same room as me, and it's fine. That's how I look at it, man. Everyone's got, you know, the group of people that love them and the group of people that don't. Clothing brands have it. TV shows have it. Like, it's okay. Not the only one. But yeah, I'm all right, man. Doesn't really affect me. Not yet. Who knows? It might one day. But right now, I'm good. Okay, guys. I think I'm going to make this one my last one, actually. I don't even know if I did 10. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to make this one my last one. What's your soul purpose? Deep, I know. But I think it's a really good question. My soul purpose. This one is deep, you know. What would I say is my soul purpose? I think my soul purpose. This one's deeper because I do think it keeps changing slightly. Because the reason why I say it keeps changing slightly is because I truly do believe, yeah, that God has placed me here in order for me to do multiple jobs. Make people feel good. Like, I don't know if it means that you feel my energy and you just instantly smile, or you kind of watch one of my videos and you just feel a bit uplifted, or you watch one of my videos and you just feel inspired, or you watch one of my videos and you just kind of like, it's your comfort spot. I don't know, innit? But I just feel like one of my soul purposes, like one of, is to just genuinely make people feel good. And if that means that I'm helping them physically or mentally, I don't know, but I just think it's to make people feel good. I really do. And I think me now being on social media, we obviously get loads of messages kind of saying that that's what we do. And I love that. It makes me feel good. It motivates me, and I'm pretty sure it motivates all of us to kind of keep going. So yeah, I think that's one of my sole purposes, you know, to make people feel good. And like I said, that could be in any direction, but yeah, I do think I am here for that. So yeah, I know you guys see, like, obviously you don't see all my transparent clips on TikTok and whatever from the Green Family channel. Some people get it, some people don't. Some people support it, some people don't. It's fine. But I do think overall you can tell I'm quite a positive person. Yeah, I'm overstimulated. I'm a mother of two. Guys, please. Okay. But overall, I'm quite positive. I'm quite bubbly. I love to laugh. I love to smile. So yeah, overall I have got good energy, I promise you. So yeah, man, I'm here to make people feel good. Should I do one more? Or should I end on that? That is cute. That is a cute ending. Oh, God. Yeah, let's end on that, shall we? Let's end on that one. That's a cute ending, man. That's cute. That's cute or whatever. That's cute. We're gonna end there. But yeah, guys, thank you for putting all those questions in the questions box. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for all your love and support. If you're already subscribed, thank you. If you're not yet, please do. And yeah, guys, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And I'm going to do a part 2 Q&A. I will put the question box up, I think, in about 2 to 3 weeks time. No, maybe the end of March, I'll put another question box up and do a part 2 Q&A. But until then, there's a few more videos that I want to record and get out before that. So yeah, just hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let's talk in the comments as well. I'll be in the comments. And yeah, that's me. I'm still getting used to YouTube, guys. God, this platform is so scary. I know I said that last time, but it's scary. But yeah, I'll be back. So yeah, see you soon.